everyone, this is Kate Morrison checking in with this week's Tech Minute. Although, truthfully, it might be more like 3 or 4 minutes this week because I want to show you an awesome resource that is free for us to use, and that is Discovery Education. So, I'm going to access Discovery Education on my ClassLink page. The first time you log in, it'll prompt you to connect your Google account, and it might ask you a few questions about what you teach. It's okay to either skip over that, you get the same resources even if you do answer it, or you can go through and put that information in there. When I click on Discovery Education and I'm looking at their homepage, you can see up at the top there is a new search experience that's coming soon. I do like to make sure that this is toggled on, and you can see I have it toggled on right now. By putting it on, you have the ability to search and filter by standard. This can be really helpful because you can really dial in by subject, grade level, and even specific strand that you want to teach. So I'll just kind of quickly go through and say that I want to do some informational texts here with key ideas and details, apply those changes. And I can engage simply by searching for a topic. I'm going to search for frogs today. So Discovery Ed, it stands out from some of our other subscriptions because it's really robust in that it includes not only articles, but also videos, activities, interactives, primary sources, digital field trips, podcasts. There's so much here. And again, it's free, so you can't beat that. So if you find some information on here that you want to share with your students, you can click on these three dots and go down to Assign. And you have a choice of assigning it to a pre-made Discovery Ed class. And you do sometimes get additional interactive features. So for example, if it's a quiz, the students' feedback and their results is going to go to your Discovery Ed classroom. However, for something like this, I'd like to do it all together as a class or have students work independently and share their learning in a different way. I'm going to click Assign with a link. I'm going to generate a link and copy it. Now this I can put right on Google Classroom, which I use frequently with my students. So that's one way that you can share some information out. The other way that's kind of cool to browse through, I'm going to take my search about frogs off here, is you can scroll through. Oops, I'm just going to click on the Discovery Ed logo here to get back to the home page. You can scroll through what's known as channels. And channels is Discovery Ed's way of grouping materials by topic. So you can see there's the typical subject areas here, but here's a virtual field trip channel. The instructional strategies are really cool. These are short little hooks that you can do with students, games that you can play in class to share their learning. There's careers, social studies, SEL. So there's a lot here. So you can click on one of these channels, click on the picture, and it takes you in, and you can see there's tons of activities here that you can dive a little deeper into. The other thing that I really enjoy about Discovery Education is actually creating some content for students to engage with. So if you go over to, I call this the hamburger menu with the 3 horizontal lines, you can pop down to the studio here. And when you click on studio, you can create a new activity template board or slideshow. I'm kind of partial to the slideshows because I think they remind me so much of Google Slides. Here's one that I started creating earlier about September 11th. So to get content on here, I'm just going to delete this and add something new in. All you have to do is go to the plus sign and search DE for Discovery Education. And let's see, September 11th. These are all different things that I can add into my slideshow. And this is actually the audio clip that I already have added. I think I'm going to add this PDF activity here. So I can click on this once. It gets outlined in blue, add selected, and it pops right onto my slide. So this is a nice way for you as a teacher to curate some resources for your students to explore I think this is handy because if you're like me and you post a lot on Google Classroom, instead of posting 4 or 5 different links, all of this content is on one slide. It's pretty neat. They can check out some pictures, do an activity, listen to the podcast or the audio clip of George Bush on 9/11. To assign this to students, again, all you have to do is click Save and Exit. Assign, top right corner. Okay. And the bottom here will allow me to assign with a link. Let's generate that link, copy it, and put it right into my Google Classroom. I would encourage you to spend some time and simply explore within Discovery Education. For this free resource, there's a lot there. We do, as a district, have an excellent trainer. If you're interested in doing a Google Meet with her, she will work with you and develop some lesson ideas, and I am very willing to do that as well. So if you're interested in more information, feel free to reach out to me or any member of our technology team, and we will help you out. All right. Well, happy exploring and thanks for tuning in today.